Does character matter? I'm going to tell you that your character is everything. Your character is your brand. It's going to determine how people respect you, how they're going to interact with you. And it's one of the most vital things that we can develop is a strong character. I'll give you an example. Golf in the business world. You can tell a lot about a person when they golf. I golfed in the corporate world at many a management gathering, and there were individuals in very high power positions that when you weren't looking would pick up their ball and throw it to a more convenient spot. What do you think that said about that person? Did it matter what their title was? Inside, you knew that you could not trust that person because they were playing outside of the rules of the game that we all agreed to. Character says everything about who you are. My dad, a very simple man, taught me one thing. He said, Lee, your word is everything. If you don't live up to your word, you're worthless. There was a time in my life when my word was not that meaningful. I wasn't consistent with my word. I would say things to please people so I wouldn't have to deal with a tough situation. And then the backlash of that, I didn't like who I was. I didn't like the situations I'm in. And so I developed and changed. Where when I give you my word, it's done. And if something comes up, I'll talk to you before we adjust. That's the best I can do. I believe that honesty is critical to your character. I believe that empathy is critical to your character. I believe that love is critical to your character. I believe that responsibility, personal responsibility, is intricate to the character that you have. I also ask the question, here's a great character trait. Are you resilient? No matter what happens, do you keep on moving forward in your life? Your character is everything. And you may not like your character right now, but the secret is you can change it immediately. You can begin to change it immediately. But I'm going to share this with you too. The people in your life who've witnessed your character prior to this change, it's going to take time for them to believe the new you. If you think you can say to someone, hey, I'm changing today, I'll be different forever, they're not going to believe it until they see example after example after example. And rest assured, the universe is going to test you. It's going to give you situations where you're going to get to choose. Am I going to be in character? Am I going to be authentic about who I am? Am I going to be honest? Am I going to be responsible? Am I going to be compassionate, empathic, resilient? Do I tell the truth? To the best that I know. Because guess what? No matter what we say, truth is an opinion. And it's easy to back off the opinions. You see, our character tells us about the choices we're going to make, the actions we're going to take, and it's actually creating the basis of any relationship that we have. I can tell you that, for example, with my family, there's nothing but honesty, directness, love, compassion, bluntness. Unless asked, I keep my opinions to myself about someone else's qualities or traits because it's not my business. I don't need to judge them. Just think, if you have a character that you're non-judgmental, do you think you'll attract more people into your life? You'll attract the right people into your life. People who want to be loved. People who want to move into a new realm of awareness, a new realm of consciousness. The question you ask yourself, when I say I'm going to do something, Do I follow up and do it? Here's a bigger thing. It's not about what you say and do to others that matters most. It matters most to you because what you say and do tells yourself how much you're worthy. And if you don't have character, you're saying to the universe, I'm really not worthy. It's an interesting way to look at it, isn't it? Your character means discovering your authenticity and living it 100%. Doesn't mean you have to blurt things out, but you live it. Here's something that's really great. Sometimes a great character is someone who just knows to be quiet, to shut up. Sometimes it requires speaking out. It's a balance. And the only way we learn is through life experience. Experience teaches us everything. Without experience, we just have information. With experience, we develop character. And that character can be good, bad, indifferent. It's always our choice. With that, everyone, make it a great day and make it one of character. Much love and aloha.